Hello, welcome to another video from EarnPed.com. I'm Stevie B, happy to have you all with me today. Today we are going to Planet Cyrene. So, for those of you who are brand new to exploring the universe, let's pull up our map and let's zoom out. Alright, so this is the Entropian universe. So over here, on the far left, this is Planet Calypso. This is Planet Calypso space station, and then all the stuff around Planet Calypso. This down here in the bottom left-hand corner is Planet Cyrene, and this little bitty dot right above it is the Cyrene space station. There's also some hunting grounds right above that area. Now see this area between these dots? See these two dots right here? And then see these two dots down here? See this little rectangular area right here where my mouse is going back and forth? That is lootable PvP. So above my mouse, above this line, is not lootable PvP. Below the mouse, below the line, is not lootable PvP. The only lootable PvP is right where my mouse is going back and forth. Now that's if you're going in a straight line from Cali Space Station down to Planet Cyrene Space Station. Now there is more PvP areas in the middle of the map, in the middle of space. But as for space directly between Planet Calypso Space Station and Cyrene Space Station, if you literally are at Planet Calypso Space Station, make a waypoint to the Cyrene Space Station, and turn and face that point and fly straight there, the only PvP lootable area you're going to come through is a little bitty strip right here where my mouse is. And that strip is about 3 AU long. AU is a measurement for space distance. So it starts at about 8.9 AU away from Cyrene Space Station, and it ends about 6.75 AU away, and then by the time you hit 6 AU away from the space station, you're out of PvP completely. That extra 0.75 AU, that's the burn down time for your lootable PvP buff that you get when you exit the PvP lootable area. So by the time you hit 6 AU away, you're no longer in PvP lootable. So just assume that if you fly directly from Planet Calypso Space Station to Planet Cyrene Space Station, your distance is going to be about 12 AU total, and PvP lootable is going to be from about 9 AU out to about 6 AU out. So before that you're good, after that you're good. Now, that being said, we've got Cyrene down here. Over here in the bottom middle we've got Arcadia. Over here on the far right we've got Next Island. Up here in the top right we've got Tulun. In the middle top, we've got Entropia, and then high left middle between Entropia and Planet Calypso, we've got Monria, and then we circle back to Planet Calypso. So today we're focusing on Planet Cyrene. I wanted you guys to know that because getting here is the first step in our journey toward enjoying Planet Cyrene, and there is a lot to enjoy here on Planet Cyrene. So we're going to exit off of the map. We're going to take away our waypoint, and here in just a second we are going to land on Planet Cyrene. So notice that even after we pass the space station, we're still about 3 AU out. Now when we land on Planet Cyrene, something interesting is going to happen. Typically when we land on a planet excuse me guys, I've got a little bit of a cough today. Typically when we land on a planet, we have to land on the planet, and then we have to lower our craft all the way planet side. And this can take about 20 to 30 seconds. And then whenever we take off from a planet, we spawn the vehicle, get in it, and we have to fly up, which again can take about 20 to 30 seconds. This is not so when we land on Planet Cyrene. When we land on Planet Cyrene, what you guys will see is that there is actually a platform, a helipad so to speak, that hovers far, far, far above Planet Cyrene. And when we land, we only have to drop down to that helipad, which is actually very, very, very close to the edge of space. Now, this helipad will be important in later videos. A lot of people land on this helipad and then they just immediately go planet side, which is what we're going to do today. But this helipad is here for a reason other than just giving you somewhere to land and take off from. However, we'll cover that in a future video. Today, what I want you guys to see is the helipad itself, and then I want you guys to understand that when you're landing on Cyrene, you don't have to go all the way down to the planet's surface. You can land on this helipad, and when you land on this helipad, there is a teleporter. There's also a room full of different terminals and different things like that, but there is a benefit to this in that you don't have to waste a lot of time. Let's go ahead and land. You don't have to waste a lot of time going up and down from the planet's surface. So this is also beneficial whenever you get ready to leave Planet Cyrene, because instead of having to spawn the vehicle and fly up, you can simply teleport to the helipad, and then you can just go up to space from there. So as we can see, Planet Cyrene is below us, and this is the helipad over here. Let's give everything a second to load. So it's kind of a big helipad, and you notice it's quite a ways up. Now, like I said, there's no use having to fly to this thing because there's a teleporter on it. So we're actually going to fly over kind of towards the back end of it, because that's where the teleporter is. We see that there's some vehicles down here. The military's ready to go. Probably, I'm going to guess, the ARC faction getting ready to take off in their vehicles to go fight the evil alien Imperium. So this building right here, kind of in the center of the helipad, this is where our terminals are, and this is where the teleporter is. Now, I'm going to hop out real quick, and just to show you guys, I'm going to hop back in my quad, and I'm going to go up, and let's see how long it takes me to get the message if I want to enter space. Now remember, usually it takes you, what, 20 to 30 seconds to fly up to space? Bam! Right there, like literally like 4 seconds. So this is really handy when you land, because you can land here, get to this teleporter, and you can instantly head off to do whatever you want to do on Planet Cyrene. This is also handy because when you get ready to leave Planet Cyrene, you can just come to this teleporter, spawn your vehicle, and you're good to go. Now, that said, we're going to go over to the teleporter. Inside this building, you're going to find all your basic terminals. Your trade terminal, your auction terminal, your storage terminal, all your basic stuff, all your basic technicians, all that good stuff. And this is the teleporter right here. This is the Sky Labs teleporter. So the name of this helicarrier, as I call it, is Sky Labs. And if we click on this teleporter, we can see our map of Planet Cyrene. Now, the map used to be smaller. It's actually gotten bigger. We can see that the Sky Labs helicarrier is right here, but actually it's not flat. Remember, we're looking at a three-dimensional object, not in 3 dimensions on this map. So the helicarrier is actually hovering up above the planet. But this is where we are here on the helicarrier. And then this is the map of the rest of Planet Cyrene. Now, we'll notice that this is a land area. And we'll notice that we've got a red island over here, Kinka Island, which is a PVP lootable area. Now, used to, this area right here was PVP lootable. This is the volcano on Cyrene. However, it is no longer PVP lootable. We can see that the PVP lootable area, where you need an anti-tox shot to enter, is now this island up here. Now, there's a lot of teleporters. I don't even think I have all the teleporters, but we will be getting them over the next couple of weeks. There's one other big takeaway I want you guys to get from today's video, and that is if we come up here to where it says Planet Cyrene on the map, and we hit this drop-down menu, we see that our options are Space, Planet Cyrene, and the Hub. Now let's check the Hub. Let's click on it, and we can see that this is what comes up. This is the map that comes up when we click on the hub while we're planet side. Now, here we have a Proving Grounds entry teleporter. Here we have a ARC Faction Stage 3 teleporter. And over here we have a Proving Grounds teleporter. So the biggest thing is if we look over here, notice that everything is grayed out. Notice I've got all these teleporters that are grayed out for ARC Faction Stage 1, ARC Faction Stage 2, ARC Faction Stage 3, Proving Grounds Entry, Proving Grounds. But notice the only one I can click on is the Hub. The hub is a separate area on Planet Cyrene that is only accessible on Planet Cyrene. The hub has a huge focus on PvP. However, there are a lot of things in the hub you're going to want to know about. It's an area that I think is vastly overlooked, that is a ton of fun, that has a lot of great things about it that you're going to want to go there. It's somewhere I'm going to be spending a lot of time, and you're going to want to spend time there too. For now, what I want you to know is you can only access the hub from Planet Cyrene, and you have to do it via this drop-down menu. And when you do it, you can only click on this one teleporter, this one that's blue right here. You can't click on the others even if you have them unlocked. You have to go to the hub first. This is very similar to on Next Island when you're using Orpheus Cave to go to ancient Greece. You have to go to Orpheus Cave, click the teleporter, and then there's only the ancient Greece Orpheus Cave that you can teleport into. Once you're in ancient Greece, you can access all the ancient Greece teleporters. Same thing. Here, you have to use the hub teleporter to teleport into the hub. Then you can use other teleporters once there. So I will leave it there for today. We've got a lot to explore. We've got a ton to do, but we will save that for future videos. Right now, I wanted you guys to know how to get to Planet Cyrene, to know about where the lootable PvP zones are, and to understand the map of Planet Cyrene, and that you can only access the hub from Planet Cyrene via the drop-down menu. So I will leave it there for today. Sip, sip, smack, smack. Y'all know the rest. Guys, head over to earnped.com because when you earn, we earn. It's by far the best way you guys can help to support us. Simply use the links on EarnPed to go to hideout.tv. Hideout will automatically add us as a redemption option for your Hideout points. Guys, please do as the banner says and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you are notified of new content every time we post new content. This keeps you up to date with the channel, with our content, and with the game. Guys, please also hit that like button so that you can help us combat the trolls and the haters that are out there. They are waiting to click that dislike button on every video, and we are relying on y'all to help us combat that. But guys, more importantly, we get messages every week that we want to pass along to you, letting you know the impact you're having on the game. Every week, we get messages from people that say, hey, I was watching YouTube. I used to play this other game. I was interested in MMOs, real cash economy games, and PC gaming, and while I was on YouTube, one of your videos popped up one day. And I started watching the channel, and I learned about Entropia. It's the first time I'd ever heard of the game, and now I love it. Now it's my hobby. Now it's my passion. Now I've started my journey at Camp Icarus. I'm part of the community, I'm part of the economy, and I'm going out into space exploring. So would you please tell your viewers, would you please tell your subscribers they're having an impact when they hit those 3 buttons for you? It is indeed putting you on the right side of the YouTube algorithm and putting these videos in front of people like me. And it's because of your viewers that I'm in game right now. And guys, we want to pass that message along to you because yes, it helps us when you hit those buttons. But you guys are helping to share the game that we know and love with people out there in the real world. It's becoming their hobby and their passion, and you guys deserve to know the impact you're having. You are growing the game. You are growing the community. You are growing the economy. So guys, please keep it up. Till next time, sip, sip, smack, smack. Take care, Stevies.